Let's take a live look now at the White House, where President Donald Trump is saying goodbye to his national security advisor, Mike Waltz.
Waltz created controversy back in March when he accidentally added the Atlantic editor to a group chat with other top security officials and cabinet members. Again, it surrounds the details of a military attack in Yemen as part of that group chat. And tonight, our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp joins us. Rachel, what's next for Waltz and the National Security Advisor position? Good evening.
Well, good evening, Mike and Eva. So what we know is that the president is going to nominate Waltz as the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. This is the first major shakeup to Trump's team in his second term.
Mike Waltz, the president's national security advisor, is leaving the group chat, so to say. Waltz came under fire back in March when he created a group chat on the app Signal, where reportedly Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth shared sensitive details about an upcoming strike on rebels in Yemen. Waltz accidentally added the Atlantic editor to the group chat. It's become known as Signalgate, and congressional members on both sides have aired concerns about security officials' disregard of information security practices. We asked Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, who sits on the Armed Services and Intelligence Committees, about Waltz's departure shortly after the news broke.
I had concerns about Mike Waltz in the position that he had for his lack of experience. He had a lack of deep national security capability and experience, and the Signalgate episode is a perfect example of why we had concerns for him doing this job in the first place. So I think it is appropriate that he is stepping down.
Other congressional Democrats feel that the White House is using Waltz as a scapegoat and believe Defense Secretary Hegseth should get the boot instead. On the Hill, House Republicans recently blocked an effort by Democrats to launch an inquiry into Secretary Hegseth's use of Signal, where he reportedly also shared similar sensitive information in a separate Signal chat that included his wife, brother, and personal lawyer. Representative Jack Bergman, who sits on the Armed Services Committee, says the Democrats tried to use this inquiry loophole to embarrass the administration.
I am fully confident that the Inspector General will do a complete and thorough investigation of what happened, and they will lay it out for what it is, and then we'll see.
And Mike and Eva, Representative Elise Stefanik of New York, she was originally nominated to be the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, but she is going to stay here in Congress because of the House Republican slim majority over in their chamber. But as far as filling in for the NSA role, that's going to be taken over by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and he already has a few roles that he is already filling in for. For example, he is the acting administrator for USAID and also the acting archivist of the United States. Erie News now at 5. We'll be right back.